Hello guys, welcome back to SSA Athletics. Smash subscribe, check out our socials, and today we're going to be talking about the marathon season and why it's so shortened.
Now, because of a certain thing that's going around the world that's preventing us from training and competing, the marathon season this year has been basically shortened down into 42 days. That's 6 elite platinum marathons and other half marathons and other road running competitions in 42 days. How is that going to affect the athletes? Well, it's happening this year in October, November. Usually they race in the summer. Now, that is probably going to be better because the temperature in Europe and North America is often much lower. And in the height of summer, you often don't get the right temperature to break world records. Roughly, the marathon runners like it around about 9-10 degrees Celsius. When Kipchoge broke the 2-hour marathon barrier, he did it in 9 degrees Celsius. Now, when it takes to recover, it usually takes around about a month to recover. These guys are not going to have a month to recover for these marathons, so they might have to be very selective over which races they race in this very shortened season for one time only. Now, marathon runners, they love it when they have a nice long break. It means they're able to recover to the next marathon because it takes a lot out of you, a marathon. Yes, these are elite athletes, and they can recover quicker. They have the training behind them, or they should have the training behind them, to reach super peak fitness to help them with their competition and their trainings. Now, with these marathon runners, potentially, they also love it when it's really flat. Marathon's the only event where there is no real, well, except from cross country and race walking, where there's no real set, well, there is a set distance, 32 miles, but there's no real set area you can do it in. So, for instance, in sprinting, you're on a track. The track is 400 meters and it's an oval. There could be a number of straights, there could be any number of turns when you do a marathon. So generally they like it flat, the gradient flat, generally in a straight line as possible because you run faster that way. Now, Rotterdam and Berlin are often the fastest marathons to run because they are flat. And I think you will see, you see a lot of the marathons, like the London marathons, changing their courses. And their courses are much flatter. And this is to prevent large crowds going over and seeing and potentially spreading the 19. So with that, we are going to potentially may see some faster times from the elite guys. Yet again, they could be knackered or tired, so they may not necessarily produce those times. It's a very short space, and these guys need to earn their money until next season. Of course, another thing we got to mention is the use of these plated marathon shoes. This will be the first time that the vast majority of the field would have access to these marathon shoes. It will be interesting to see how that impacts the time, whether it does or not, like we have seen in Tokyo.
This is very interesting times, and if it weren't for the fact of the 19, we would be having this marathon season in the autumn. Usually it's taking place in the summer, as mentioned before, and that's because of the Olympics and the general athletic season. But this isn't necessarily the best time for these athletes to compete, unless they are also doubling up on the track events. I'm Adam McCarthy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash subscribe and all that. Check out everything else we got. And I, as always, will see you in the next one. Bye!